The Giants' season started in the Music City, and they knew that if they wanted to come out with a victory, they had to stop the King. The King is number 22, Derrick Henry. And the way you stop a great running back is you set a hard edge. So watch number 55, Jihad Ward here, battle the tight end and then take down the King right there for no gain. Jihad Ward had about 5 or 6 plays like that. He started outside linebacker. He was awesome. You watch him right here to the left side. Here they come. Watch him beat the tight end and string this thing to the sideline. That's Calitro right there, Dory Jackson. And right there, Derrick Henry went for no yards. He'd get less than 4 yards a carry in this game. The Giants' run defense was on. And then when you look at this play right here, you look at what they do right here as they break out. And you could see that from the very beginning, part of the game plan was O'Shea Zimenez down at the bottom, chip that back coming out of the backfield. No easy releases, right? That's a Wink Martindale staple right there. Don't let those backs get into the passing lane, and it kind of knocks him off his stride. And they were able to stop him on 3rd and 2. They got a bunch of stops, and that helped them. And then like right here it is, 3rd and 1, all right? 3rd and 1 right here. And they're gonna give it to this tight end coming across the formation right here. And watch how the Giants attack the line of scrimmage right here on that fly sweep. And they get all these guys in the backfield. Calitro right there, along with Tate Crowder coming and cleaning it all up. They took it for a 4-yard loss. They got the ball back at 20-13. And then they were shut out in the first half. But the second half was a different story. They run gut right down here. Bellinger and Andrew Thomas get seal blocks. And here comes Feliciano and Aredsu. They come out and they get Saquon Barkley loose for his longest run of the season, 68 yards. That would set the Giants up. That gave them some juice in the third quarter. Saquon letting the whole world know that he's healthy and ready to go regain that title of the rushing title. That's what he wants. And then it was more Saquon right here. Down 20-13 in the fourth quarter. It was Barkley that sparked him again, right behind Feliciano. Along with the right guard right here, they split him, okay? You can see right there that they did a great job of getting Barkley loose, and he used his speed to get down the field with a minute left. How about the tight end right here at the bottom? Chris Myrick right here. A little delay, tight end off the boot action, and that gave the Giants down 20-19. And then Brian Dable let the whole world know how he was going to coach and who he is. Because they went for 2. They went for the win. And on the win, they gave it to Saquon Barkley. It was all Barkley. This wasn't a perfect play by any stretch. It's a little shovel pass. And Tennessee's got a bunch of guys sitting there waiting on it. And he bounces it outside right here, and he finds the end zone on a tough, hard-nosed run. And just like that, the Giants start the season 1-0, shocking the AFC number 1 seed from a year ago, the Tennessee Titans. And then the following week, the home opener against the Carolina Panthers. Gano kicks off right here. This is the opening kickoff. And on the opening kickoff, Chuba Hubbard of Carolina was returning it. And the Giants let people know that Carter Coughlin, bam, knocked the ball out. And here comes Dane Belton recovering it, the rookie, recovering. You see the sidelines. They're going crazy. The juice, the energy that was there from the opening kickoff. They would force 2 fumbles in the first quarter, turn them into field goals to get a 6-0 lead. But they would struggle. They were down 13-6 in the third quarter. And then Daniel Bellinger, the rookie tight end, all right? Right here, Richie James goes in motion. And Bellinger's going to come and a little drag slide action. Daniel Jones out of the pocket, gets it to the rookie tight end, and he finds the end zone right there. And just like that, the Giants were back in the game. And after struggling for much of the day, they stayed with the run. They stayed with the one. 16-16 right here, fourth quarter. They stayed with it, and Barkley started getting some runs. Right here, you can see Glowinski, Feliciano, Bredeson right there. They get a split, and Barkley is getting into the secondary. And then it was Brightwell right here on a 3rd and 1. I think it was his first carry of the season right here. A little fullback dive, bam, right behind Evan Neal, the rookie, behind Glowinski. And he would get right to the free safety for 14 yards. Look at Andrew Thomas at the bottom. Yes, yes, yes. And then one more. Let's just get it a little bit closer to kick the game-winning field goal in the fourth quarter. Right here, just a little check down to Saquon over the middle. The Giants would kick the game-winning field goal to win it 19-16. Giants on a 2-game win streak. And then it was against the Cowboys, the only loss. 13-13 in the fourth quarter. Cowboys made the play the Giants couldn't make. CeeDee Lamb at the bottom, a circus catch. Great coverage, anticipated play, but the circus catch and the feet in bounds, It was just one more play than the Giants could muster. They took the L that day, but they bounced right back. They bounced back against Chicago. And against Chicago, they made life miserable for Justin Fields, the second-year quarterback. They harassed him. They sacked him, like right here. Jihad Ward gets outside for one of 6 sacks on the day. It was Dexter Lawrence right here against the left guard, just pushing him right into Justin Fields' lap, not letting him get out, twisting him into the ground. And then the outside linebackers, healthy. Ojulari on one side, Kayvon Thibodeau on the other side. Ojulari breached the rookie left tackle right there, and he gets to Justin Fields. One of 6 fumbles on the day. The Giants would recover 3 of them, including this one by Kayvon Thibodeau. They made life miserable for Justin Fields. They kept him out of the end zone. They held him to 4 field goals. And offensively, Daniel Jones got on his horse. This is what we call a boot keeper. It's just a keeper. It's a fake bootleg all the way, but he sold it well. He hid the ball, and then he used his considerable athletic skill route here to run into the end zone basically untouched, picking up a block right there for one of the touchdowns. And then Barkley got busy, like he had a bunch. And what he saw right here was number 4, Eddie Jackson, on a safety blitz. And they pick it up, and Barkley cuts right behind it, and he was off to the races. One big run after another throughout this 5-game stretch from Saquon. And then it was more Daniel Jones. Remember that first touchdown? The bootleg keeper? That's exactly what they run again. Same play. The Bears still don't play it well. And Daniel Jones goes into the end zone. They hold the Bears to 4 field goals. Final touchdown of the day by Daniel Jones. And then it was across the pond. And things weren't looking real good early in this game. In fact, in the second quarter, this is the last time the Packers would score a touchdown. With 7:32 to go in the second quarter, Aaron Rodgers does a little boot action, sells the fake right here, sells the run, and then they slip Mercedes Lewis out, the backside, all alone. And the Packers were up 17-3. Packer fans and cheeseheads were going crazy. But the Giants never panicked, even down 17-3. They decided that in the second half, they were not going to let anything get behind them. No deep balls. And it was one great defense after another. This one on Allen Lazard right here. Just great coverage right here. Just a little bump right there. Knocks Lazard off stride. Incomplete pass. One deep incompletion after another. The rookie at the top, Romeo Doubs, on a Speedo route combination. Post dig. They double Doubs. Perfect coverage. On the back end, the Giants aren't breaking down. They don't have any interceptions, but they're not breaking down. They're not giving up the big plays. And then here, how about Fabian Moreau up at the top against Lazard? Aaron Rodgers wants the big play. He can't get it. Great coverage by Fabian Moreau, keeps good positioning right there. The ball bounces off of Lazard. They shut the Packers out in the second half. They came into halftime with 20 points. They left the game with 20 points. But the Giants offense started taking charge. Big plays out of creativity. If you look here in this play, that's Andrew Thomas at right tight end 78, next to Evan Neal right there. Okay? They go unbalanced to the right, get the Packers thinking right. And then Saquon Barkley have a wildcat. They run little toss action right here. Wildcat right there. Pat on a hat, Barkley splits it. And he goes 40 yards right here. Like big chunk plays, creativity plays. How about Darius Slayton up here at the top? I mean, he had one catch coming into this game in the first 4 weeks. They run this little Speedo route combination. They get the ball to Slayton. That one was for 26 yards, but he had a number of big catches. And then how about this right here? Barkley out at wide receiver right here. Stack formation. Going to run the old West Coast flanker drive concept right here. Underneath, little crossing route, they hit him, and then he just hit top speed. Made Darnell Savage miss, and he was off to the races for 41. They got big chunk plays, being just creative, just using what they have, like Barkley. And then how about this right here? Here's Daniel Bellinger over on the left slot. How about Daniel Jones running, flipping it to Barkley, Barkley flipping it to Bellinger, and the double reverse, and Bellinger finishes in the paint. A little razzle-dazzle to the rookie tight end for a touchdown. They weren't done though. How about this? This is 2020 with 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Saquon Barkley at the Wildcat. They're gonna pull Glowinski and Brightwell. Lead blocks right here. Glowinski gets the block and Rashawn Gary. Brightwell gets the block. And just like that, Saquon Barkley hops into the end zone. Oh yeah, they're rising. The Giants are rising. No question about it. But it weren't finished just yet. They had one little piece of work to do. Aaron Rodgers had this team down right here at the very end. 4th and 1 at the 6-yard line. What does Wink Martindale have dialed up here? He's got a double blitz coming off the edge. Julian Love and Xavier McKinney are going to come free. Aaron Rodgers thinks he's diagnosing it. He thinks he can get a pass, but right there, McKinney gets his hands up and blocks it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1, the ball's tipped in the air. The Giants defense held, shut the Packers out in the second half. The Giants, feeling pretty good about themselves, have a great visit on a plane ride back across the pond, back home, getting ready for this week. 4-1 after 5 weeks. Can't say enough about Brian Dable and Wink Martindale calling plays and what they have done, and the players and what they believe in and what they're doing right now. Regardless who's out there, everybody is playing hard.